Today we are going to look at top 10 mistakes of startups. Top 10 mistakes that startups make and the reason why they fail. Let's go into it. Number one mistake that startups are making is they make a product that nobody needs. This is the number one mistake. It's kind of strange that people are thinking that okay, this is something that I need. What if you create a product that might be only usable for you? It might be a use case scenario, might be a problem that only you have, and you create it, you try to solve it. How is that going to work? A good example, I'll give you a small example. What if I create a fridge that has a safe door lock? Imagine this, a fridge that has a safe door lock. You have to put in biometric security or all these kinds of security to get into the fridge. Who is going to buy it? Maybe some people who are on a diet and want to just keep their food away or that much hard to get. Only fools are going to buy it if you create a product like this. But people sometimes create products that nobody needs. Maybe it is only they themselves need it. This is the number one mistake. The number two mistake is they hire poorly. Hiring poorly means they don't get the right people for the job. When you're a startup, you might have limited funding, but if you scrunch out on this important aspect, it is going to make or break you. The first employees are going to make or break your company. If you don't hire the right people, they are going to destroy your company, and even if your product is good, it will never take off. Number three, lack of focus. Many times what happens is when the startup is created, they have a focus on all things. Example, if you create a startup that says I am going to solve the world hunger problem, that is what I'm going to do. That is a very vague startup statement. That is not going to work because you don't have any focus. If you are going to say I'm going to solve the hunger problem in so and so area and then I'll scale it up, that has a focus. But many people are just starting up startups with a very vague idea, and hence it doesn't get to any significant outcomes. The number four reason is they fail to execute sales and marketing. They have a feeling that I'll just make it and people will come and buy it. You have to, no matter you have the best product, you still have to do sales and marketing, get your product out there, get your product known. Then and then only people are going to be able to buy it. Even if it is something that everybody needs, you still have to get the word out there. People have to know that this product exists. So failure for sales and marketing is the next reason why many startups fail. Reason number five, many startups are failing because they don't have the right co-founders. The co-founders of a business make or break the business. If you don't have the right people who have the same idea or want the same outcome out of it, it is going to create a big problem. The co-founders are pulling the company in two different directions. That's never going to work. So choosing the right co-founders is very important. The number six mistake that people are making is they are chasing investors, not customers. Investors are important, but more than that, you need your customers. If you ignore your customers and just start chasing investors, you will have investment, but that's only going to take you so far. If you don't have customers, it's not going to be good. The number seven mistake that startups are making is they don't have enough money. Many times they misunderstand how much money is necessary for a product creation, or they misunderstand how much time it will take for a product to get off and start selling. So what will happen is they will misunderstand how much money is needed, and that in turn is going to be a big problem. Number eight is they are spending too much money. They spend too much money on the product creation or the industry setup, things like that, and then they can't get a return for their investors, and that in turn is going to create a big problem. The product is not creating enough money for the investors to get a return, so in turn they are not going to invest more. It will be hard to find more investors and the company goes under. The number nine reason for companies to fail, for startups to fail, is they don't want to ask for help. Everyone needs help every now and then. No matter how good you are, many startup companies, the co-founders, they have a certain ego that, oh, I have created this, I know everything about it, I am the best in the field. If you have this kind of a thinking, what's going to happen is you will not ask for help. Maybe there is someone better who could solve the product problem. You should just go and find them, just get the help. But people don't do this. They try to become the one man army trying to solve problems which they can't, and that in turn gets the entire company, drags the entire company under. The number 10 reason, and this should be a surprise for some, is ignoring social media. Social media nowadays is really important, and if you ignore social media, it is not going to be good. Your outcome is not going to be good. So that in turn creates a big problem. You have to let the public learn about your product, about your company. If you don't do that, that is going to create another wall for your success. Don't do this. These are the 10 mistakes that startups are making. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, suggestions, anything, you know what to do. This has been Jamie for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.